ReSToRE Summer School is an international summer school that works on solutions towards climate change and to think about how can we transition societies to become more low carbon. So if you think about solutions for low carbon societies, you cannot just think about technical solutions. You also have to think about the impact for society. You also have to think about what does it mean for people. So to that end, we actually have a range of different disciplines. So we have natural scientists, geoengineers, engineers, environmental management expertise, but we also very explicitly invite social scientists and people from the humanities to help with communication, to help with, sometimes you need to think about people's acceptance of new technologies, and to understand better what it means for people if changes are made in their environment. So to think about solutions, you need to have this very interdisciplinary group of people.
ReSToRE brings exactly our participants from different parts of the world, geoscientists with social scientists, focusing their local issues, could be water, could be mineral resources. And then what we really want is that they go back to their countries and they could be working or living near UNESCO designated sites, could be alternative sites, biosphere reserves, and then they can implement this. So we have participants from Papua New Guinea, from Namibia. So for me, it's really important to see that they come from different parts of the world and they connect with other parts of the world in an Irish setting. So this is something they would not have. And also it's important, they will go back, so they are connected with their countries. It's a summer course. It's not a master, it's not a PhD program. It's a really short course, one shot, and they get it. They leave this experience, and then next week they will be back home and then share, but the networks will continue.
One of the biggest things I'll be taking away with me is what I've learned about mining and geology as an environmental sociologist and someone who considers herself an environmentalist. I had a lot of preconceptions about mining and the role of mining in the world, and there's a lot of great geologists and people working in mining and mining adjacent fields that have let me know so much about the role of responsible mining in new green transitions for humans.
I wanted to broaden my perspective on what it means to work towards a low carbon economy and get a better understanding of what circular economy means, especially from a global level. And what better place to do it than here when interacting with different stakeholders, different countries. It's been an amazing experience knowing that I've interacted with people from 27 other countries. I wouldn't have gotten that experience back home. So that was my motivation in terms of broadening my perspective on how we can work towards the common goal of addressing low transition economy.
I think the diversity of the participants reflect really nicely on the diversity also of their idea and inputs. I think it's always interesting to see those participants that come from social sciences because their approach towards things are quite different from what you see from people that are working more in the science environment. So I think proposing different methodologies, for example, or looking at the problematic from a different perspective, so that's always very interesting. And as always, I like to see that, there are participants that are really good at having out-of-the-box ideas, other participants that are really good to putting things in order, saying, okay, now we need to sit down, write down, put the idea, so they complement each other really well. And that's something I saw in the previous version of ReSToRE, in my experience, and it's really interesting to see it happen again.
ReSToRE is a unique and life-changing experience. The caliber of the people who attend is extremely high. It's transparent that very many of them will go on to become the leaders in whatever discipline or activity that they follow, whether it's politics, science, economics, whatever it is. And I think they will take the experience and the contacts that they make during the meeting and remember it all of their lives. If we have achieved that, it's no mean feat.